welcome to this morning's reflection. And we continue to look at Henri Nouwen's work, Can You Drink the Cup? Lifting up the cup is an invitation to affirm and celebrate life together. As we lift up the cup of life and look each other in the eye, we say, well, let's not be anxious. Let's not be afraid. Let's hold our cup together and let's greet each other. Let us not hesitate to acknowledge the reality of our lives and encourage each other to be grateful for the gifts that we have received. We lift the cup of life to affirm our life together and to celebrate it as a gift from God. When each of us can hold firm our own cup with its many sorrows and joys, claiming it as our unique life, then, too, we can lift it up for others to see and encourage them to lift up their lives as well. Thus, as we lift up our cup in a fearless gesture, proclaiming that we will support each other in our common journey, by doing that, we create community. Nothing is sweet or easy about community. Community is a fellowship of people who do not hide their joys and sorrows, but who make them visible to each other in a gesture of hope. In community, we say, life is full of gains and losses, joys and sorrows, ups and downs, but we do not have to live it alone. We want to drink our cup together and thus celebrate the truth that the wounds of our individual lives, which sometimes seem intolerable when lived alone, well, they can become sources of healing when we live them as part of a fellowship of mutual care. Community is like a large mosaic, and each little piece seems so insignificant. One piece is bright red, another gold, or blue, or green, or a warm purple, another a sharp yellow. Some look precious, some are just ordinary, some look valuable, and others look worthless. Some look gaudy, others delicate. As an individual stone, we can do little with them except compare them and judge their beauty and their value. When, however, all these stones are brought together in one big mosaic, portraying the face of Christ, who would ever question the importance of any one of these stones? If one of them, even the least spectacular one, is missing, the face is incomplete. Together in the one mosaic, each little stone is indispensable and makes a unique contribution to the glory of God. That is community, a fellowship of little people who together make God visible in the world. Lifting our lives to others happens every time we speak or act in ways that make our lives for others. When we are able to embrace our own lives, we discover that what we claim, we also want to proclaim. A life well held is indeed a life for others. We stop wondering whether our life is better or worse than others, and we start seeing clearly that when we live our lives for others, we not only claim our individuality, but also proclaim our unique place in the mosaic of the human family. So often we are inclined to keep our lives, just hidden away. Shame and guilt prevent us from telling others how we are living, what life is like for us. We think if my family and friends knew the dark cravings of my heart and my strange mental wanderings, they would push me away and exclude me from their company. But you see, the opposite is true. When we dare to lift our cup and let our friends know what is in it, they will be encouraged to lift their cups and share with us their own anxiously hidden secrets. The greatest healing often takes place when we no longer feel isolated by our own shame and guilt, and discover that others often feel what we feel, and think indeed what we think, and have the same fears and the same preoccupations that we have. Lifting up our cup means sharing our life so we can celebrate. We can celebrate our lives. When we truly believe we are called to lay down our lives for our friends, we must dare to take the risks to let others know what we are living. The important question is, do we have a circle of trustworthy friends where we feel safe enough to be intimately known and called to an always greater maturity? Just as we lift up our glasses to people we trust when we toast with wine, so we lift up the cup of life to those from whom we do not want to have secrets and with whom we want to form community. When we do want to drink our cup and drink it to the bottom, we need others who are willing to drink with us. We need community in which confession and celebration are present together. We have to be willing to let others know us if we want them to celebrate life with us. When we lift out our cups and say, "to life," we should be talking about real lives, not only hard and painful and sorrowful lives, but also lives of joy, and so that celebration becomes a spontaneous response. Amen.